Hello, good evening, everyone. My name is Maha Ahmed. I'm GBST2 Northwest. Today I'm going to talk about the Msra, Multi-Specialty Recruitment Assessment. So before I start talking about the Msra, this is live video is created as part of SJDA UK Specialty Project. And I would like to welcome our important guest for tonight, Dr. Mahib Rahman. Dr. Mahib Rahman is Portfolio GB and he's a medical director of eMedica. He's running all the courses for SRA and GB Stage 2, Stage 3 and AKT, CSA and lots more. So we are really honored by having Dr. Mahib Rahman for tonight. Welcome, Dr. Mahib Rahman. Can you hear me now? Okay. While we are waiting for Dr. Mahib Rahman to join our live video, I'm going to give a brief overview for the Msr Exam. The Msra is a computer-based system, is usually undertaken at one of Pearson VU Center. You can look up your nearest center by visiting www.pearsonvu.com/NRO/locate. Okay, if you are applying for any of the following specialty, GP, psychiatry, ophthalmology, obs and gynae, radiology, or neurosurgery, you are required to undertake Msra or multi-specialty recruitment assessment. Let's talk about the structure of the Msra exam. There are two components of the exam. Number one is the professional dilemma, where you have 58 items and you have got 110 minutes to answer those items. And number two is a clinical problem solving, where you have 97 items and you have got only 75 minutes to answer those questions. There is only 2 minutes break between the two papers, and then the computer automatically will start countdown and you will move on to paper 2 automatically. Now I'm going to give further details about the two components of the exams. Professional dilemma, number one, it's cover 3 components. Professional integrity. So here they would like to test that you are open, honest with others, and you are willing to admit mistakes. Number 2 is coping with pressure. Number 3, sympathy and empathy. So the professional dilemma is 58 items, but it's only 50 items would be counted towards the end of your towards your final score, and 8 items for piloting purposes. And for the clinical problem solving, 97 items, but there is only 86 items count towards your final score and 11 items for piloting purposes. Okay, let's talk about the professional dilemma format. So half of the question will be ranking, where you will be asked to rank from the most appropriate to the least appropriate or vice versa. And the other half of the questions are MCQs, where you will be asked to choose 3 most appropriate actions out of 8. And this should fully resolve the situation in the question. The scoring process. The scoring process for the professional dilemma, there are group of or a team of doctors called SMEs, that is subject matters experts. So those are the group of people who design these Msra questions and preset the answer, and they refer to these answers as model response. So the closer you are to the model response, the more marks you will be awarded, because there is no absolute right or wrong. So if you got perfect match to the model response, you will be awarded 20 marks. But if you rank completely out of order, still you will get 8 marks, because there is no absolute right or wrong. You will only get 0 score if you miss or skip any questions. So please try your best to answer all of the questions. The other half of the professional dilemma is the MCQ, so you'll be asked to choose 3. And each question you will be awarded 4 marks. So you'll have total of 12 marks for the questions. Now I'm going to talk about the clinical problem solving. Before I start talking that, I would like to make sure Dr. Mohib Rahman is able to join the video. It seems there is some issues with joining the video. Right, okay. The clinical problem solving. There is the clinical problem solving based on 12 topics. Number 1, cardiovascular system. Number 2, derma, ENT, eyes. Number 3, endocrinology and metabolic. Number 4, gastro and nutrition. Number 5, infectious disease, hematology, immunology, allergies and genetics. Number 6, musculoskeletal. Number 7, pediatrics. Number 8, pharmacology and therapeutics. Number 9, psychiatry and neurology. Number 10, renal and urology. Number 11, reproductive. Number 12 is respiratory. So these are all the context of the clinical problem solving. So let's talk about the target domain of the clinical problem solving. There are 5 target domains for this clinical problem solving. Sorry, I'm just still trying to sort out, the request for Dr. Mohib Rahman to join the video. Is anyone around to help here? Sorry to stop the live video. So I think I'm just going to finish this clinical problem solving, and might need to finish the live video and try to add Dr. Mohib Rahman and like to create new live video. Okay, so we have talked about the target domain, 5 target domain investigations. So number 1 investigation will be ask more specific question to reach conclusive diagnosis or to rule out possible cases. Number 2, diagnosis. Number 3, emergency. And number 4, prescribing. Number 5, management. The scoring for the clinical problem solving, so you will be awarded 1 mark for each question, and that's it really. There is no negative marking, same as professional dilemma. Right, so now we have talked about the test and allocation earlier and the registration for this exam. So once the application period closed, you will receive an email from GBNRO. They will ask you to register at Pearson VIO account, and then once you have been longlisted for the named specialty, they will ask you to choose your preferred date and location to undertake the Msra. Now, so we are still trying to add Dr. Mohib Rahman. I hope this matter is sorted. One of my colleagues is trying to sort out this. Just going to stop the video for a few minutes, and then Dr.